Hello, my name is Fiona Rosenberg and welcome to my YouTube channel Heads and Tails. I was a teacher for many years and I'm now a professional psychotherapist and I've been in full-time practice for over 10 years. So why this channel? When parents and carers are looking for help with their child, and this is very much gauged at 4-year-olds to 18-year-olds, kids and adolescents, when they're looking for help with regards to anxiety, for me there's three options, there's three places that they can go. They can go to CAMHS, which is the Child and Adolescent Mental Health Services that are based, it's a government organisation, a local authority organisation, and they're there and it's free and usually accessed through accident and emergency when it's serious, or through schools. So they can get through to some help that way. They can go see a private therapist, like me. Or they can look for self-help. By self-help, I mean, look on Google, look at Facebook, look at Instagram, look at TED Talks. There's a lot of stuff out there on the internet. So there's three ways that people can access help. And if I look at the three in just brief, the first one, CAMHS, is absolutely fantastic, but it's free. So the waiting list, unless it's really, really, really serious, tends to be very long. So that can be quite frustrating for somebody who wants some help straight away. The second one, a professional therapist. There's a cost, a financial cost, and there's also a time cost because you've got to travel to the therapist and then spend time with the therapist and then travel back. And also, whatever the session consists of, you're hoping that the child is going to remember it, which is easier with older kids, but little ones, they've got a concentration of a span of a gnat sometimes. So they might not remember it, however good the session is. And then the third one is the self-help option. And the self-help option, Google, internet, Instagram, Facebook, TED Talks, is great, but it's a bit random. How long do you have to look to find the answer? And then can you find it again? So what I wanted to do was, I could see as a professional therapist that there had to be some way of pulling these things together, and making it accessible for more people. So what I decided to do was I decided to write an anxiety course. It's a one-stop shop. And I called the company, the name of the company, Heads and Tails. Heads, here we go, because it's mental health, and Tails, as in lots of anecdotes and book reviews and things like that. So I wanted to set up an anxiety course, a one-stop shop, and I wanted to make sure that it was as inexpensive as possible. So I use a platform called Patreon, and on that platform is my anxiety course, and there's a series of videos. I'm going to add to them month by month, but there's already a lot of stuff on there for you to start with. The first series very much look at the symptoms of anxiety, look at the causes of anxiety, look at the different types of anxiety. So it looks at that and explains it, and then it looks at, once you're talking with the child about the anxiety, how do you find out the details? How do you find out the information? How do you find out what's actually going on in their head? What are they feeling? What are the behaviours they are exhibiting? How do you get that information out of them so that you can help them? And then he looks at, what if they won't engage with you because you're a little bit too close? So what do you do in those circumstances so that you can help? So the first series of videos that are on the Heads and Tails Patreon site are there now. And then it looks at the how and the what. What can you do to help the child? And I talk through very clearly lots of strategies and theories to help you help your child. And I split it up into two: help you help your child over here. And if they don't want to be taught by you, because that's a little bit cringy, they can look at the other set of videos, which is for them. So they can sit down, they can watch them. You don't have to get involved really. Just they can watch them. It's a one-stop shop. There's so much information on there, so it's completely logical. And it's completely logical because I've been doing this for a long time. So I've made it as clear and simple and fun and inspiring as I possibly can. So I'd love you to have a look at my Patreon site. And with regards to just coming back to the YouTube site, there's going to be loads and loads and loads of things. So let's go back to the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is here to support and supplement the Patreon side. The YouTube, there's going to be lots of 5-minute fixes, things that you can just log on to really quickly and you can see that don't take very long. Book reviews, lots of like my thoughts, general thoughts that will help. So it's very easy to navigate.